Gideon Adams. The next day, four of us marched to a recruiting tent to join the infantry. I happened to be the first in line. The enlisting officer had just asked me to sign when he noticed the hair curling out from my cap, saw for the first time that I was a Negro, and informed me in the most impolite terms that I could not be admitted as a soldier. We laughed. Despairing of ever fighting the South, some of the men I knew put their pride in their pockets and joined as ditch diggers. Some signed as cooks and teamsters. Some stayed home to hear once more the Negroes were cowardly, lazy, disloyal. I, however, refused to resign myself to serving with shovel or spoon. I would stand at the front of the fray, not the rear, and would hold a rifle in my hand. That recruiter had shown me the way. I clipped my hair short that very night. The next day, I bought a bigger cap, one with the chin strap to hold it in place. Then I walked to a different recruiting station. The enlisting officer asked me my name. I foolishly feared he might recognize it. I looked up at the banner that read 1,000 able bodied patriots wanted and gave him Able in place of Adams. His brows furrowed at my fumbling reply. He asked me my age, then whether I'd any physical infirmities. He then asked what manner of service I intended. Infantry soldier, I firmly replied. Perhaps I'd spoken too firmly. He studied me. I wondered if my cap had slipped. He said I'd be paid $13 a month and that the regiment would serve 90 days. Time enough to whip the rebels 3 times over, he assured me. He put his fingers on the line of his roll book. I nearly signed my real name and clumsily corrected myself. I stared at the letters. I was no longer who I was. The recruiter told me to return the next morning. I left in a daze, glancing at the white men around me who thought me to be one of them. The dread of discovery streaked through my veins. I gave my chin strap a tightening tug.